drop the puck here at center. The Sabres win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Feeds it on over to Domi. And now he moves it to Matthews. Puts it on net, and that's turned to sci-fi Lion.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Gives them nothing in front. They score! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
Well, James, forearm strength is critical in the game right now. You got to be strong. You got to be hard on your stick, especially on goals like this. The rebound comes out. You got to be able to corral that puck quickly and get it off.
The Leafs are off to about as perfect a start that you could ask for.
Anytime you're on the road in that pregame, right before you step on the ice, you're talking about dictating the pace, sending a message, and getting off to a hot start. You can't get off to a better one than that.
Oh, look at this. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. And he takes the dish. Passes over to Tuck. Slides it across. He scores!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, the shooter shows good patience on this shot, James, just waiting for the goaltender to drop. Once he does it, he drops into that butterfly position. There's enough room upstairs to be able to beat him.
Buffalo's even things up, and Cheryl, given how early it is in this game, I like the direction it's going.
Yeah, it's a jarring start, right? You wind up behind the 8 ball right away. It's not the start that you would have wanted, but your response is key. You got to have your veteran leadership stand up. You got to find a way to assert yourself into the game. They did it.
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Oh, some smooth skating to lose a defender there. McLeod's got it deep in the offensive end. Shuts him down.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Passes it over. Fires it. Denied by the goaltender. Right in the low slot. Does it again with the stop.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Gets in the lane with the body. Angles it over to Hellenius. Oh, what a hit! He sacrificed his body to make the play.
I'm not sure if he just got the wind knocked out of him, James, after that enormous hit, or whether there's an injury. But either way, he is really struggling to get back to the bench.
Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Can't get a hold of that pass. And the puck's booted away. Grabbed along the boards by Stetcher. Ross got it into offensive territory. Turns it aside with the glove. Takes the pass from his goaltender. And he takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Benson. Shot! Denied by Wall. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Key rules to the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit. Lanius is definitely going to miss a portion of this game as he heads down the tunnel, and he's grabbing his arm, James, and he is in some pain, so this is not a good sign. And this is going to be a tough loss as he doesn't return to the game.
Yeah, and you know what? He's a warrior, right? And seeing him in that much pain right now, heading to the tunnel, that's a clear concern. Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
Moves it up through the middle from the right. And that one's turned aside. Slides it diagonally to Nyes. He carries the puck up along the wing. Takes a shot. Denies him with the save. Makes another stop. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. The Sabres move to the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Riley. Handles the puck from the left side. The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Comes up with the stop.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Byron's lugging the puck. Pushes it across to Tuck. The Leafs gain possession. Feeds the puck over to Luck. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Stones him in front.
That hit right there, it tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's all tied up. Thompson's won the faceoff. Moves it to Samuelson. And he moves it up to Benson. Takes the feed in the back end. The Leafs will play the puck from behind the net. Works it across to Benoit. And that pass is redirected. Pass back to the point. Moves it quickly over to Tuck. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. And play resumes as the puck is dropped.
McCabe's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Shot! Oh, he gets all of it with the great kick save on the play. Nylander's crossed the line and gained the zone. And kept that one out of the net. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Puck grab by Nylander. And that's just out of reach. Across the line from center. Rips it from the blue line. Lions going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We got a tie game. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Here's a chance behind the net. The Sabres have it behind the net. Handles the puck. Fires it on net. There's a great save on an excellent chance there. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Here's a shot. And there's the save on the play. Stretches one out to Tuck. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Ross taking it from his own end. They've got some momentum here. Stopped by the goaltender. Toronto's got the puck. The Leafs play it along the wing. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Picked up along the boards by McMahon. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass to Watt. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot. They've had the sustained pressure.
Passes on over to Quinn. And he takes the feed. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Quick shot! Moved in traffic. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Darlene. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. And there's the whistle icing the call. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Scooped up along the wall by McLeod. Buffalo's got it across the line. Takes a shot, and he stakes that one with the glove.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. The Leafs win the draw. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Tries to feed it over to Lawton. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. Byron's moving the puck through his own zone. And that's picked up by McCabe. Quick feed to Yarncrook. Mellanston's got the puck through the neutral zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Scrum along the wall. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Toronto's crossed the line and on the attack. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Big time stop there. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Dumps it into the O-zone. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick pass across to Tavares. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. No room for that one to get through. Buffalo's looking to break out. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Sends it to the slot. Misses the net. Oh, what a collision. Makes the save. Takes it over to Nylander. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And he takes the pass. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Locks it into the offensive zone. The Leafs have it against the wall. Moves it over to Ekman-Larsson. Here's a short pass to Matthews. And that goes off a stick. A shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Buffalo's moving it along the wing. Moves it to Matthews. Takes it to the net. And now it's stopped. And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Shep.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
And he turns that one aside.
Lions made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Taken along the wall by Stecher. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Well, the entire bench loves this one. I mean, not only does he score the goal, but he wins the battle that allows him to gain possession of this puck. I mean, it is a fight. It is compete level that gets this goal.
Toronto's got up by 1 here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
Picked up along the wall by Thompson. The Leafs stay in control of the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Feeds it over. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Angles it over to Benson. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Here he is in close. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Toronto's got the lead here in the first as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. The Sabres have it now. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And a great save. Picked up along the boards by Lawton. Moves the puck more to the middle. Takes that pass back to the goal.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming. But yeah, I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal. I love this play. It's a great compete to get to the middle of the ice and gain position to be able to get your hands, a great hand-eye coordination to be able to deflect the puck into the net.
Buffalo's beginning to look like their version of their team here after that goal.
Well, yeah, you can see in their body language after that counter-strike as well, James. You could feel the energy kind of pulsing throughout the bench, and you almost knew and felt like something was coming. And if you're the coach, you like that because it's a response. It's a response to an early goal against, and as a coach, that's exactly what you want to see.
Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Sends a pass over. Here's a chance. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save. He scores. What a goal.
A pair of goals just 20 seconds apart.
Cheryl, you stress consistently. Keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train. Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
The Sabres have gone up by 1 here in the opening frame. How does this now change the complexion of this one?
I think it's really important because they got momentum right now, more jump to their step, and now they'll want to try and stay aggressive and increase that lead, take the momentum, and use it to their advantage.
With the stop. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Sabres have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. And they win the draw on their own end. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, what a stop with the paddle! We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Toronto's have put up a lot of shots so far here in the first, but they still haven't found any finish or any solid results yet. The Leafs win the draw on their own end. Moves the puck across to Cowan. Here's a shot. Denies him on the slapper. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Toronto's got it in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. won the draw. Oh, I thought he was going to be beat, and he somehow got a piece of that. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Into the corner now. Denied by Ryan. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. And off the draw, they win possession. And now it's grabbed by Ryan. Denies there with the save. Slides it across to Thompson. And a busted stick on the shot.
There's the pros and cons of technology. You're no longer using a tree, but you have a better flex, but you can almost see the stick look like it's going to snap in half with that bottom hand pressure.
Slides it diagonally to Domi. Look at that, he's creating a whole lot of space there. Dishes it to Benson. Knocked away. Slides the puck across to Nyes. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Denied by the puck stopper.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Sabres have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. Slides the puck over to Robertson. Sent into the offensive zone. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone.
Valenson's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now.
The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes a shot. A quick save.
Ryan's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Gets the puck in deep. Directed over to Robertson. Quick pass to McMahon. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards.
Robertson's been really impressive tonight, in particular on that last play, James. I mean, the wherewithal to keep your eye on the prize, eye on the puck, and just redirect the puck to the net. I mean, that's attack mentality, and he has it tonight. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Toronto still down here in the first despite the multiple scoring opportunities. The Leafs win that offensive zone faceoff. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Ryan. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Feeds it over on the attack. And that goes off the face of the goaltender. Slides it over to Cowan. Lets it go. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. Really like the strength that he has with his bottom hand on this backhand shot, James, to be able to put it by the goaltender.
Toronto's even things up here in the back half of the first.
Well, yeah, they're more connected right now, James. I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Well, now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in their rhythm, and they've got back to an equal score.
Tavares plays it into the offensive zone. Metz has got the puck along the wing. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Pass behind the net. Buffalo's working the transition through the middle of the ice. And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by Molenston. Dishes it off. Glove save.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
More than half the period has expired. We are all tied up in this one. Moves it quickly over to Domi. Oh, he'll feel all of that after this one.
As a power forward in the game, you go north-south, and guess what? You deliver bone-crushing hits just like that one.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Toronto's won the draw. Quick feed to Ekman-Larsson. Tosses it to Nyes. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Tuck. Tries to get 2Q with it and loses possession.
Tuck's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one, and the puck dies on the stick.
Denies that opportunity. Gets the puck over to Nylander. Into the offensive end now. Slides it across. Turned aside by Ryan. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Now he slides it up to Krebs. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kozak. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Oh, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. Stop that one. Can't keep a hold of it. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Buffalo's moving it up the ice. Puts it in deep. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Here's a short pass to Lawton. Buffalo's got the puck. Quinn's picking up steam. And they'll dump it in. Slides it to Stetcher. Works it across to Michelli. The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. And now he angles it across to Quinn. Shot! Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow!
McLeod's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net.
Stars! There is the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. The next shift, critically important. You see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot, goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Sabres take the one-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them, keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-ahead goal. You got them back on their heels, you got to attack.
The Leafs get a hold of the draw. Myers has it in the defensive end. Moves the puck. Gets it over to Power. Puts it on net. Oh, what a slick stop by Wall. Toronto's got it in their own zone. The Sabres have it from their own end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Fires it. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Moves it to Waugh. Toronto's on the attack. And loses possession after a solid hit. Shot! Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they just created and doing something with it. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it?
Toronto's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. Any, analyst will tell you that. And it's so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting the equalizer.
Shuts him down. Benoit stick handling in his own zone. Grabbed along the boards by Myers. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Shot! Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. Tuck's got it in the defensive end. Handles the pass from the right wing. Buffalo's got possession at center. Tuck's got it against the boards. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Takes a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Lyon. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. In the final moments of this period, it's all tied up. McLeod's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Buffalo's ready to go on the attack. Quick pass to McLeod. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Zucker. The Leafs gain possession. Slides the puck over. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Robertson. Here he is with the backhander. Big time stop there.
Lyon's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Passes it over to McMahon. Shot! That's a textbook save by Lyon. Pinned up along the boards. Handles the puck at the point. Scores!
2 quick goals in a minute 30, James.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. Now, this is why coaches are always yelling, get traffic in front, because when you do, if you get a stick on it, it is so hard for the goaltender to fight for the change of direction.
The Leafs have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
And that one's picked off in the neutral zone.
Buffalo's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams, and this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Toronto's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. The Leafs win the faceoff. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Just enough to keep it out there. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it over to McCabe. Quick feed to Domi. Glove save made by Lyon. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Late goings of this period. Toronto's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Buffalo's got the win off that draw. Into the offensive zone. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Here's a short pass to Cowan. Goes right to the crease. Denies it in front. Sends it over to Darlene. Feeds it to Thompson. Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period. Taken along the wall by Tuck. Tavares plays it now. Tries to feed it over to Nylander. Offside the call, will get a reset. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Tavares wins the faceoff. Mellanston's got it along the wing. What a steal in his own end. Quick pass across to Nylander. Couldn't catch up to that pass. And that caroms off a body in the lane. They put the puck into the offensive end. The along the wall. Moves it to Cowan. Back to the blue line. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
Wall's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. Denies him.
The player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Fires it on net. 5 seconds and he makes the save. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here.
Everything old is new again. If you wear your vintage jersey to our next game, you'll receive a coupon for a free burger.
We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Well, after all that action in the first, we'll see if it carries over in period number 2, which is underway. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
The Leafs are being rewarded for getting pucks and funneling them through to the net, James. They're not on the perimeter. They're looking to attack.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Leafs are holding on to a 1-goal lead. It's 5-4. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Scrum along the wall. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. The Leafs have it against the wall. Through center. Picked up along the wall by Domi. Gets in front of it. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Solid check to slow him down. Quick pass to Tuck. Takes the pass. A chance. Big save.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Buffalo's looking to break out. The Sabres carry it along the wall. And that's deflected. Buffalo's got it now. Taken by Tavares. Puck scooped up by Riley. Moves it quickly over to McLeod. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Great stretch pass as he connects.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Oh, pad save. Tremendous agility there by Lyon. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Here's a chance in front. And that's off target. And he loses control of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Tavares. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Dishes it to McLeod. The Sabres move it in. Grabbed along the boards by Quinn. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Leafs are in an offensive battle tonight. They lead at 5-4. Here's a blast. And stops that big bomb. Scooped up along the wall by Stetcher. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Toronto's gained the line and into the zone. The Leafs have it from the corner. Passes it over. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Angles it over to Myers. Shoots it. And that shot dies in traffic. Quick feed to Doan. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the feed. And now he tries to get it across to Robertson. Here's a shot. And makes the routine save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Toronto's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Here's a short pass to Thompson. Puck picked up by Tuck. Shakes off the coverage. On the attack along the boards. The Leafs have it now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And he slides it quickly to Tuck. Right in the slot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Quick shot. Turned aside with a glove by Ryan. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Toronto's leading by 1. They're up 5-4. The Sabres win the draw. Krebs takes the puck. Sends it in deep. And the puck leaves the zone. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Buffalo's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Puck grabbed by Malenston. And that goes off, pours off a body. Steps into the offensive end. Drives it to the crease. Oh, he gets some lumber on that.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
And a great save. Coughs it up on the play. Receives the pass. Takes the shot. Oh, great save and a beauty on the play. Moves it to Metsa. Kesselring's got the puck in his own zone. The Sabres looking against the half wall.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
Buffalo's in one tonight. This is a fun one, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's really entertaining. It's back and forth action. And listen, they didn't get down when they got down by 1. Instead, they continued to press and push, and a nice play there to get the equalizer.
Makes his presence known on the ice. Lance gonna hang on for a whistle. Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Buffalo's won the defensive zone draw. Zucker's got it along the boards. Levels him with the hit. Quick pass to Ekman-Larsson. Puck moved over to Nylander. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Moves it quickly over to Cowan. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. Quick feed to Byron. The Sabres have it now. Takes the feed from his own end.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
And now it's over to Thompson. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Zucker. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. Takes the feed. Michelli's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save. This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save. There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast, which is generating a ton of speed. And it's a track meet, trading chances at both ends.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Off the drive. Nice shot blocking up his opponent. They gain the zone from the left side. Good check. Frees the puck up. The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Picks up the puck. Takes a shot. And that's blocked from someone in front. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Buffalo's won the face-off deep in their own end. Under siege, trying to get it out of their zone. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Sabres win the draw.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Takes the feed. Gets the puck in deep. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Nice zone entry on the left side. The Sabres play it along the boards. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Skechers lugging the puck. The Leafs will play it through the neutral zone. Here we go, on-man rush. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Puts it on net. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it. I got to tell you, nothing makes a coach happier when good defense leads to offense, and this is a clip that they'll be showing in the video room. The good posture, the great active stick, the poke check that leads to the offense. Right there, the initiating of that will lead and create opportunity to every single time.
Toronto's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
Here's a short pass to Domi. And makes the save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Toronto's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. The Leafs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Kicked away. Nice pad save by the goaltender. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Tuck's going to play it against the half wall. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Through center along the wing. Moves it to Nice. Turns him away. And now it's grabbed by Benson. The Sabres are in transition. Taken along the wall by Benson. Slides it diagonally to Myers. Wallace got the puck. Hammers it on net. Denies him. He got all of it. From the blue line. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Picked up along the wall by Kozak. Handles the pass. Feeds it over. Stopped by the goaltender.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Buffalo's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And there's the save. And he takes the dish. Oh, look at this chance. Cutting to the front of the net. And that's blocked away. Quick pass to Byron. And now he moves it to McLeod. We got a whistle offside to call.
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
The Leafs are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Buffalo's won it. Oh, hello! Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Moves it quickly over to McLeod. The Leafs gain control of the puck. And the puck's kicked free. Moves it to Yarncroke. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Lyon. The Sabres are across the line and into the offensive end. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Throws it on goal. Wool's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Both teams readying here for the face-off. The Leafs start with the puck in their own end. Feeds the puck to Nylander. The Leafs play it along the wing. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off.
Buffalo's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. From center, they get into the attacking area. And he makes a save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. The Leafs continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. The Sabres win that offensive zone face-off. Stops him cold. Battling for it along the boards. Mellinston sliding the puck behind the net. Kicked away. Takes the puck along the boards. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. And he sidesteps the check there. And that's blocked. Toronto's got the puck. Works it across to Cowan. Gaining momentum along the wing. Dumps it in. Quick feed to Samuelson. Takes a shot, and that doesn't reach the net. Right on the doorstep, and not much on that one. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Looks like lineups are set, and they're ready to get things back underway. Thompson's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. They go on the attack through center. Can't keep a hold of it. And now he angles it across to Rock. Routine save made by Lyon. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Handles the pass at center. Here's a chance. Makes the save.
McLeod's been padding the stats tonight, and it's all been earned. I mean, when that puck is on his stick, he is creating both time and space. And when he's going to the net, sticks on the ice, the game's all about habits in the offensive zone, and he's showing all of them right now.
for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it to Riley. Slides the puck across to Matthews. The Leafs ready to go on the attack. Oh, what a denial by Lyon!
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck. Lyon's been a lifeline for this team so far in this game, James. I mean, the number of desperation saves, just have a look at it. I mean, he's athletic. He finds his way to the puck. He's doing everything he can. He's dialed in to keep his team in this game. They got to find a way to have some urgency in front of him.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The Sabres win it in the defensive zone. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the feed. Along the half wall with the puck. And a stick break setup. Shuts him down. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Now over to McCabe. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Nyes. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Matthews wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. And he totally whiffs on that one. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now.
Clouds had the magic touch tonight, James. I mean, it's 3 points in the game, but the puck possession and the poise and patience been incredible tonight.
Here's a short pass to McCabe. That's gloved by Lyon. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Toronto's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. The Sabres come up with the defensive zone draw. Quick pass to Krebs. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, he kept it out with the pad off that deflection.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Slides the pass over to Robertson. Moves the puck along the half wall. Samuelson's got it now deep inside his own end. Buffalo's crossed the line and on the attack. Passes out front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Moves it quickly over to McMahon. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Slides the puck ahead to Darlene. Moves around along the half wall. Toronto's got possession of the puck. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Slides the puck to Ekman-Larsson. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Here's a shot. Makes the save. Lyon's exploring options with the puck. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes the feed from the wing. Handles the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Quinn. Slides the puck to Nyes. They go on the attack from the left side. Shot! And he was ready for that one. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Puts it on them. Denies him with the save. Jones picking up steam. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. The Leafs have it against the wall. Tries to feed it over to Yarncroke. Toronto's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Buffalo's got the puck. Quick pass across to Quinn. And he takes the feed. The Leafs have it behind the cage. Looking for space inside the D zone. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed at center.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Angles it over to Nyes. Toronto's on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. Slides it diagonally to McLeod. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Looks to pass it to McCabe. Powers taking it from his own end. Buffalo's got it across the line. From the left side, takes it at center. Sends the pass over. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Works it across to Yarncroke. And now it's over to Nyes. Here's a shot. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
The Leafs are now up by 2 here in the back half of the second, and they are really taking a squeeze on this game tonight.
Yeah, there's so much motion. You're seeing their movement, in particular in the offensive zone, where they are just manhandling their opponent in terms of possession time.
Big time stop. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. And the puck's knocked loose. The Leafs move it ahead. Quick feed to Thompson. And he takes the pass. The Sabres carry it along the wall. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Moves into the slot. That's gloved by Lyon.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
The Leafs continue to put lots of pucks on net here, and they lead it late in the second. The Sabres win the draw on their own end. Feeds the puck to Benson. The Sabres cross the line and gain the zone. Fires it. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Wall. The setters will glide into the dot. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Nice zone entry from the middle. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Nylander's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Dished on over to Matthews. Finds some space in the corner. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Moves it to Power. Jostled off the puck. Slides it across to Michelli. Shot! Shuts him down. Off the post.
The Leafs get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post and out. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. Takes a shot. And he gets in front of that rocket. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Made the stop on the play.
Lyon's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. The save percentage is great. He's doing everything to keep his team in it. They need to shore up their defensive end and get going north.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Nice zone entry from the left. Moves the pass in front. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. The Leafs play it along the boards. The Sabres gain possession. Here's a short pass to Walenston. Sends a pass over. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. The Leafs have generated plenty of quality scoring chances and a big reason why they lead late in the second period. Tavares wins the faceoff. Tries to get the puck over to Cowan. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Centers glide into the dot as the faceoff ready to resume play. Thompson's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. On the attack along the boards. Moves the puck. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Tries to feed it over to Cowan. Here's a chance on the attack. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And the puck dies with the trapper save. The Sabres take possession off the faceoff. Moves the puck to Kozak. Sends it out in front, and it's blocked. The Leafs have it now. Toronto's got it against the boards. Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Walenston. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. The Sabres gain control of the puck. Buffalo's got it in the neutral zone. Drills them. The Sabres have it from their own end. Moves it quickly over to Kozak. The Leafs get a hold of the puck. Shot! And that caroms off a body in traffic. Buffalo's moving it along the wing. Fires it on net and makes the save.
Wall's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Back at the point, they set it up. And there's a glove save on the play. Quick feed to McCabe. And he serves it across to Stetcher. He carries the puck up along the wing. Moves it to McCabe. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. The Sabres gain control of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Wall's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Toronto's up for good reason. They have been the more complete team offensively, which is why they lead late in the second. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. So look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted. To be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. That puck comes off his stick so fast, the goalie can't get a read on it. It's in the back of the net.
Buffalo's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence to get that goal. They'll need to continue where they left off.
Feeds the puck across to McLeod. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. There's a shot, and he stakes that one with the glove. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. The frozen pass gets dropped, and we are back underway here. And now he moves it to Domi. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Sends it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Picked up along the boards by Domi. Off the outside of the iron. There's a great save on an excellent chance there. Buffalo's moving it up the ice. Quinn's got it along the wing. And he was ready for that save.
Matthews has a quick set of hands, and boy, are they on display right now. I mean, he lets that shot off. Not much time and space, but he gets it off in a hurry, just rings the pipe.
Toronto's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shot. They continue to lead late in the second. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Takes a shot, and one last save. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next.
Looking for a way to show love for your team? Don't forget, Team Hat Giveaway Night is right around the corner. The first 3,000 fans in the arena will pick up an official team hat.
In the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Here we go. We're underway in the third. Everybody having fun getting in on the offensive action. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
Toronto's in the lead here in the third period, James, but this has been an action-packed, back-and-forth, entertaining game that just screams offense. I would have hated it. Why? There is zero defense to be had.
Here's a short pass to Thompson. And he makes the save on that play. The Leafs have been active all night in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this third. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Nice speed from the left side up the middle. With the stop. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. defenders gliding up to the face-off dots here. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Wolves opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. The Leafs win the defensive zone face-off. Slides the puck over. Let's move to the middle. And that's stopped. Lions got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
The Sabres win the draw here in their own end. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Scooped up along the wall by Quinn. Quick pass to McLeod. Shot! Oh, that hits the cage! That's using your head.
Well, James, that brings new meaning to putting everything in front of the puck to make a save as it goes off of his mask. Not sure if he's rattled right there, but he shakes it off and he gets the save.
Toronto's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. Buffalo's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Scores! They tie it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all around you that are going to come and close.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Nice job tying up his opponent. They've got the defense outnumbered. Quick shot! Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Leafs win the faceoff. And that's deflected off someone in front. Goes into the offensive zone now on the attack.
Melansson's been so dangerous tonight. He's got two in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
Wolves going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Sabres will go to work here in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Turns another aside. Quick pass to McMahon. Tries to get it over to McCabe. Takes the feed at center for the right wing. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Puck grabbed by Roy. And now he angles it across to Robertson. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Oh, fantastic save by Lyons. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. They take possession as he locks him up off the face-off. Across the line from center. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Quick pass across to Matthews. Broken up with a stick. Quick shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Taken by Tuck. Handles it along the blue line. And a great save. Angles it over to Nyes. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. Nyes takes it along the wing. Grabbed along the boards by Matthews. The The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone and tries to make a diagonal pass to Darlene. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Toronto's won the faceoff at center. Takes it from the right side. Moves it quickly over to Lawton. Too much congestion in front. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. And that's picked off in the defensive end.
Quinn's had such an impressive night offensively. You know that's his wheelhouse, as he loves to have the puck on his stick. He creates, he's confident with it, and he's got a multi-point game.
Dishes it off. Krebs plays it now. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Toronto's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Takes a shot, and he had an answer with that save.
Lyons in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Puck scooped up by Nylander. Fantastic save!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of...
Oh, it stays out! Whoa!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Tavares has it in their own end. Cowan's moving the puck through his own zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. Takes the pass. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
McLeod's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it ball goes off the stick and we lost possession.
Shuts him down. Puck picked up by Kesselring. Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Woll. Quick feed to Yarncroke. The Leafs take it across the blue line. Buffalo's got the puck. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Tosses it on to Yarncroke. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Gains the zone on the left wing. Here's a chance. And that's punched away with the blocker. Back to the point it goes. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the home crowd is loving this. Moves it to Yarncroke. The Sabres look to start the transition game. Here's a short pass to Power. On-man rush. Sets it out front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Coughs up possession of the puck.
Ball's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you outwill your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Tries to get it out of their own end. And that one's blocked. They'll keep it on the attack. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Goaltender, they have to have talent. They have to have mobility. They have to be able to track the puck. But they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot. And that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Thompson's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. And a solid save on the play there. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Pumped away from danger. Big time stop there.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Sends one up to Tuck. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Quick pass to Benson. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Robertson. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. Toronto's playing it through the neutral zone. And they send it right back to him. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Takes the feed. And he rings the post.
The Sabres are in disbelief as they wire another one off of the pipe, and this is so frustrating. You can see it deflating the entire bench.
Sends the puck across. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Buffalo's looking to break out. Here's a shot, and he shuts the door on that.
Krebs hears the ping and looks to the net, thinks it might have ricocheted in. Instead, it ricochets out. He's a frustrated man.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Taken along the wall by Molinston. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Cowan. Quick feed to Nylander. Shot! What a glove save by Lyon!
Wall's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Tavares has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. Handles that one. Moves it to Tavares. And he fights off another save.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Puck sent over to Molinston. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Receives the pass. Oh, and he whiffs on it. The Leafs have it against the wall. Battle along the wall. The Leafs have it in the offensive end. Slides it across. Comes up with the stop. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Matthews wins it in the offensive zone. Misses over the net.
There's so many moving parts in the game of hockey, which is why it's one of the most difficult sports in the world. And he gets to that prime time scoring area. You don't get that too often, and he just sails it and misses the net.
Feed to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. They've got numbers. Puts it on net. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Slides it up to Thompson. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Benson. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Quick pass to Metsa. Got a great heads-up defensive play here. Trying to engage a little physicality here. The Leafs take it along the wall. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. And now he tries to get it across to Kozak. Takes the feed at the point. Gives them nothing in front. Moves the puck over to Matthews. Passes it to Nyes. And that ricochets off a twig in front. McLeod's got it across the line. Here's a centering pass. And he shoots and scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier. And they gain that entry because they got numerical advantage. And they capitalized and executed with it.
Buffalo's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack, and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Picked up along the wall by Power. McLeod's got it along the boards. Look out, here they come on the attack. Buffalo's going to play it from the corner. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Robertson's crossed the line and gained the zone. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Slides it on over to Quinn. And now he moves it to Zucker. Toronto's got the puck behind the net. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Picked up along the boards by Krebs. Here's a rip. And that's off target as it hits a body. And now it's grabbed by Järnkrok. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Lawton. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Leafs have it from their own end. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. From the left side, takes the pass. Puck grab by Krebs. Doan's got it in the offensive zone. Looks to set up at the point now. Taken by Domi. Moves it quickly over to Michelli. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. No corner given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. And the save. Takes the feed. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
Toronto's thickened the plot here in this third period while tying it up.
I always find it so interesting, James, that how the game shifts throughout it, and at the end of the game, finally, there's a sense of urgency, and because of it, they're able to capitalize on the scoring chance.
McCabe's got the puck in his own zone. Here they come on the attack. Passes it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Quick feed to Samuelsson. And now it's over to Molenston. Good stop by Woll. Passes the puck over to Tavares. Toronto's got it along the wall. Can't maintain possession. Puck's got it in the defensive end. Sends it over to Benson. Moves it to Thompson. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Scooped up along the wall by McCabe. That's moved up ahead. Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Thompson. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Fires it, and there's the save. Takes the shot. Too much traffic in the lane. Stops that one. Works it across the top. The Sabres have it now. Wall's going to hang on for a whistle. The centermen glide into position. Buffalo's won the draw, and they'll go to work. And he catches that one with the glove. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And a successful clearing attempt. Grabbed along the boards by Matthews. Blocked him in the open ice. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Puck battle along the boards. The Sabres gain control of the puck. Huge steal in his own end. Here's a short pass to Riley. Can't connect on the shot. Puck scooped up by Riley. And he's got that one. Uses the boards with the bank pass. The Sabres looking against the half wall. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. McMahon's lugging the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone.
Matthews has been so effective tonight, James, but not in the typical way that we're used to seeing him in terms of being a natural goal scorer. Tonight he's electing to distribute the puck. He's being creative. He's opening up lanes, and he's giving gifts to his teammates who are generating the offense.
Buffalo's won the defensive zone draw. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Makes the save on reaction with the blocker.
Lions dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Taken along the wall by Kozak. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Quick pass to Kozak. Blocked in front. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Shakes himself free. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Sabres take it along the wing. Tuck's got it against the boards. Takes it in front. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
What a steal in his own end. Tries to get the puck to Thompson. Takes a shot. Denies the slapper. McCabe stick handling in his own zone. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Here's a chance. Handles the pass. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Toronto's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. And that one's turned away. And he takes the dish. The Leafs take it along the wall. Cuts to the paint. Shot. Glove save made by Lyon. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Lund's won the draw. Hammers one at the net with the stop. Pass across to Livingston. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the feed. Fires it on net. Turns him away. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that's off a stick. Picked up along the wall by Yarncroke. And he gives it over to Michelli. The Leafs played along the wing. The Sabres grab possession of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Buffalo's moving it into the offensive end. Grabs control of it at the point. Myers moves the puck. And he takes the feed. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Denies the shooter on that play. A critical draw here. And they'll start with possession. Shot! Turned aside with a glove by Wall. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Matthews has won the draw inside his own end. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Toronto's on the attack. Here's a shot. Gets the pace of it and will play on. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Has some good footwork to kick it away. From the right side, takes the pass. Rocks him on the play. Tries to feed it over to Domi. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Stop that one. Picked up along the boards by Metsä. Buffalo's in transition. Forces the turnover. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Toronto's got the puck. Buffalo's got possession here in the neutral zone. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Quick shot! And he gets in front of that. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Comes up with the stop. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Cutting to the front of the net. And he elects to explore his options. Chance in front. Tremendous stop by Lyon.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Tavares won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Moving into the attacking zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes a shot. Too many bodies in the way. Toronto's playing it through center. Right in the low slot. Puck picked up by Thompson. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Shot! That's gloved by Wall. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Off the draw, they take possession. The Leafs will play it in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Inside of the last minute here in this third. Buffalo's gain possession along the boards. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Kozak. Blocker save. Handles the puck. With possession along the wall. Sends a pass in front. And that's intercepted. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Myers. Gaining momentum up along the side. Here's the pass. And that's blocked in traffic. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Toronto's got the puck. Skates to the crease. Big save.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Krebs wins the draw inside his defensive zone. Well, there you go. The end of the third period. Regulation has been played out, and we still don't have an answer. We still don't know who's going to win this one. So buckle up, because overtime is coming up next.
Now's your chance to play free. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the recycling bins throughout the arena. Thank you, fans, for joining us in the campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
Who's walking away with the W tonight? Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. We're going to get ourselves a hero tonight or what? It's overtime, and the clock is ticking. Toronto's got the puck behind the net, and it's kicked away. Takes the feed at the back end. Sends the pass over. Game on his stick, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. And now he angles it across to Nylander. Sends it to the middle. And that's stopped. Quick feed to Darlene. Up along the wing. And that's a smart heads-up play by Matthews. Into the offensive zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. They go on the attack from the left side. The Leafs have it from their own end. Moves it to Riley. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. He got all of that one. Quick pass across to Doan. Looks to get the puck over to Byron. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Looking to end it! Scores! In overtime! They take it! A spectacular night and even more magical with this fan base. They are unbelievable. Wow!
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute their Warriors here, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between a fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice, and you want to salute them and say thank you for providing energy throughout the game.
Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait to do it again. I know you can't wait either, so we'll see you next time. And real soon at that.